see the chromatography history. In 1900, Mikhail Svet, Russian botanist, invented chromatography to separate plant pigments like chlorophyll using a column of calcium carbonate. Technique gained traction. Svet coined the term chromatography as a color writing due to the colored bands he observed. From 1930 to 1950, we can see paper chromatography and thin layer chromatography developed for separating complex mixtures. 1950s to 1960s, gas chromatography (GC) emerged for volatile compounds, and from 1970, high performance liquid chromatography (HPLC) revolutionized separation science. Coming to the basics of chromatography. Chromatography can be otherwise called as separation science. So here mainly separation takes place. Coming to the separation principle, components distribute between a stationary phase, maybe the solid or liquid, and a mobile phase, maybe liquid or gas, based on the affinity. Affinity is the main factor for the separation. Retention factor RF, a measure of how far a compound travels related to the solvent front. We'll consider the retention factor. Resolution. Resolution means when the two peaks are formed, that is the sample contains the two different components, we'll get the two peaks. Those two peaks are separated depending on the factors like column efficiency and selectivity. The critical secret lies in this resolution is even tiny changes in conditions like temperature, solvent, pH can mess with the results. That is why method validation is the key for this analysis. Columns are finicky. That means even tiny air bubbles or contaminants can ruin the separations. So column packing is very, very important in this chromatography. Peak shape matters. Always the shape of the peak is matters. Tailing, peak tailing or peak fronting are often signals that issues like column degradation or overload. Mobile phase is like a mode. Small tweaks in solvent composition or pH can drastically change the retention times. And detection is everything. Finally, we can go for the detection. That is choosing the right detector in UV, mass spectroscopy, etc. can make or break an analysis. So it's not foolproof. That is co-illusion. Overlapping of the peaks is a great and real headache in this separation science phenomenon.